Good evening, Nerdfighter. Eifer here as always, and I just wanted to make a quick video for you guys to give you a little bit of a preview, I guess, of what's coming up. I might have told you guys this already, but I am in the midst of figuring out what I think of my first Fluffy Bunny e-liquid review from Silver Vapors for cereal spill. So I'm currently working on that. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have myself free coffee from Starbucks. Yeah, right. Free coffee from 7-Eleven, and have a little bit of a vape. And talk to you guys for a few minutes while I do so. Do a little vlogity, which is something I haven't done in a while. I don't do vlogs anymore really. I just do vape mails and stuff like that. And I really should just get back to doing vlogs. But anyway, so for those of you who don't know, I am from Long Island, which means I'm from New York. And the reason I mention that is because I'm going to be talking about a company here. For those of you who are from here, from Long Island, New York, Connecticut, the tri-state area basically, you've probably heard of A&P. I work for one of the stores that they own, and unfortunately, as you guys may know, they are going out of business. Or well, they filed for Chapter 11 for the second time now, and as far as I'm aware, they probably are going out of business. I should say probably, not definitely, because I don't want to get my ass sued off by A&P. But they are currently selling off a bunch of their stores. One of them is the one I work for. The good news is I still have a job. The bad news is a lot of other people are losing their jobs. Too many people are losing their jobs. Way too many people. So I figured I'd make a little vlog talking about that. I'm not going to get into any specifics because I don't know what's public knowledge and what isn't. All I know is that a company called Hold, who owns a store called Stop and Shop, their Stop and Shop brand made a bid on several wall-bound stores, which is the store that I work at, and one of them was mine. And on the 28th of October, my store is closing down, and then Stop and Shop will take over. And I will, if I'm not already, I'm not sure if I'm considered a Stop and Shop employee yet, but if I'm not, I will be by the 28th. Or sooner, depending on how long it takes. Oh, sorry, I wasn't wondering what that shape in the background was. Anyway, however long it takes to empty out my store, basically. So, that's pretty much what's going on in my life. What about with you guys? If you, what's going on with your lives? Leave a comment in the section below. Other than that, that's professionally what's going on in my life. So personally, it's basically the same stuff as always. I am working on a project, or I'm attempting to work on a project. I'm going to be starting a podcast I've talked about it before. Actually, I think I'm probably just gonna start it by myself. Hopefully this Saturday. Hopefully this Saturday I'll have an episode up. I'll post it here, and I will post it on my one of my the YouTube channel I started it at, as well as probably on SoundCloud and iTunes. Most likely iTunes. I don't know. I haven't decided. I mean, it is a podcast, so technically I guess you should be on iTunes, but that's been kind of a pain in my rear end. I gotta figure out a way to get that on there so it comes up as I want it to, not how do I put it? Sorry about that, a little interruption. This guy called me, and I had to talk to her for a few minutes. So I'm just gonna wrap this thing up. I don't remember where I left off, I'll be honest with you. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the vlog, not the vlog, the podcast. So the podcast is called Wake and Vape. I'm going to do it on Saturday mornings for now. It might change depending on my work schedule when Stop and Shop takes over. And I'm going to do it if I can't do it on Saturday mornings because they're having me work Saturday mornings, I will do it on Sunday morning, and that'll be it. So you'll have plenty of places where you can find the vlog. I mean podcast. I don't know why I keep saying vlog, because I'm in vlogging mode, I guess. Podcast. It'll be, for the beginning, first few episodes, you'll find it here. Then you'll also find it at the actual YouTube page, SoundCloud, and most likely iTunes. Like I said earlier, it's a podcast. It should be on iTunes. It just makes sense. There we go, that's a good cloud. So you will find it on all those places that I mentioned before: SoundCloud, iTunes, this channel, and the Wake and Vape channel, which I'll post a link in the description for it. And I think that's gonna be it. So I'll take a little more sip of my free coffee. One of the best promotions ever, especially since there's a 7-Eleven literally down the block from me now. Okay, not literally down the block. It's like a few blocks away, but it's very close. It's like not even 5 minutes worth of walking. Now, you guys can't see me at all anymore. Bad lighting, and I'm outdoors. So I'm going to wrap it up here, and I will see you guys soon. Next video you're going to see from me will be the review of Cereal Spill by Fluffy Bunny e-liquids. Alright. DFTBA, vape on, caffeinate on, and take it deep.